Guys, we are back and we are better with the raw, unedited versions of my YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys that's shown this before. Anyone that's new to this channel, I basically just talks about finance. I guess you could say how I make money in my 20s, how I navigate my life in my 20s, how I came up in my 20s, and hopefully, we can get back to this. I was doing them actually every single day, which I actually enjoy doing it. Then recently, I did the whole 30-day series on making 10K as a brand new content creator, and that did really, really well. We got to 9K. We didn't get to 10K, but we got to 9K, and that's all that matters. But I just flow better and talk way better as a person, and I just feel good as a person when I do these type of videos. I'm not really all for the whole editing, the scripting, and things like that. I like to just talk in a way where it comes from the heart, as if I'm on FaceTime with you and we're looking at each other and we're chopping it up. So you probably can check out the quality. We do got us a fire camera. I'm going to be shooting them all off here. I'm not going to be doing really any editing. We're just going to straight ramble and freeball it. But these past 6 months in my life have been extremely interesting. And why that is because I think every 6 months as a person, even in your 20s, which can be the hardest periods in your time, you evolve as a new person. And recently what I've been doing probably for the past year or so, I personally got commitment issues. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I literally can't sit in one spot too long. So as far as my hometown, I moved out of my hometown, when was that? 2023, I moved out of my hometown for the first time ever. And I moved to Dallas, Texas. And I got my boys to do it, and then I got my twin brother to do it, which was dope. So it was 4 of us in the house, and we were doing like a 4-month Airbnb. Because honestly, listen, you could love your boys to death, or your girls, whatever it may be, whoever's watching this, but after being around them so long, you bump heads, and that's just a part of it all. So we all lived together for about 4 months, and we had some positive, we had some negatives, but like I said, we did bump heads here and there, and we did fight, and I loved it because that's what brothers do, it's what boys do. But it got us all at our comfort zones. One of my boys left from Arizona, and he was originally from Ohio, and he came down. Then my other boy, then my twin brother, we're all from Ohio, so we all end up just booking it. And for the 4 months I was there, I was a total different person than what I am now. 4 months we stayed there, and then we got up, went back home. I ended up going to Toronto. I booked that for a month just to get out of my comfort zone because I went back home with my mom. And prior to me moving to Dallas, I had my first crib that I got at my first apartment at, I think, 19. So I was already away from home as far as like living with the parents and stuff by the time I was already 19. And I lived at my home for about almost 2 years. And then from there, I was just like, okay, it's time to get over Ohio. So I ended up doing that. And from when I first did it, like got my first crib, of course I was a whole different person, and then to Dallas, and then going back home and kind of getting comfortable again, which kind of caused me to do the Toronto for a month. And then now where I am is Florida. So I've been in Florida for about 2 months, and we do basically 4-month Airbnbs where we jump around to different spots. And honestly, if you can do it, do it. The reason why we're able to do it because we all make content, and that's our full-time job. So it allows us just to get up and not really be committed anywhere. But I think it just keeps me on my toes, and also, I don't know, I'm a person who I'm a person who likes to just explore, and just my mind's everywhere. So like being in one spot almost makes me seem like I'm caged in. So I've been in this house for about 2 months. We're supposed to run it until November, but every time I get this gut feeling like, go Keek, like actually go, I get up and I go. So one night I was just chilling, talking to God, and just sitting there, I'm just like, it's time to go. We're living in this nice 4-bedroom house, 4 beds, 2 baths. It's just me and my other buddy here, one of my boys, and we're just like, you want to send it? You want to just leave? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I ended up booking a month Airbnb downtown Nashville. So if any of you guys are in Nashville, holla at your boy. But we're gonna run that. And the reason why I just said I wanted to get up there because I want to be able to walk outside into nature and do stuff. Like here, we're in the middle of nowhere. The reason why we picked like Cape Coral because it's calming. It's not a lot going on, and I needed a point in my life where I needed just to sit down because the first 6 months of the year, bro, I was strictly traveling. Like I traveled to probably 8 different places within the first 6 months of the year, and there becomes points of times, and there's all seasons of this stuff where you had to settle down, kind of regroup yourself. And after 2 months of being here in a house, kind of doing the same thing, eating steak, working out, and then doing the same thing over again, I start to feel isolated in a way since we're just in this house. We can't walk. So that's why we booked Nashville, nice like penthouse style apartment where I can just get up and walk outside. And honestly, I feel more creative being able to do that. So that's what the update's been. But overall, bro, just like the whole 4 months you evolve as a new person. Maybe some people change differently within 4 or 6, but even for me, for 4 months, like I become a new person each time. And out of this 4 months or half 4 months that I've taken away, just my relationship with God has gotten extremely close. The business is doing well, of course, and I really don't care about the business shit because the business shit is gonna come as long as I continue to show up. But it's more in my faith, where I'm going, where I'm headed, and then knowing, you know, the vision and the path of what I want out of this life and out of this world. So yeah, this is just a ramble session, but yeah, the Raw dailies are back. I'm excited. We'll probably do more vlog style, and I appreciate all the support and love. We're back with the vlogs. Let's go. Okay, how do I stop it?